Well, hello folks. Seconds away, round 3. Hopefully this will be better than the previous two, because quite frankly the first one was bad and the second one was worse. And this doesn't look to be much better. 4 pilots and units, and then a load that aren't. Hopefully we won't come up against yet another fucking pre-made, because it makes for basically very poor viewing. Or maybe you guys enjoy watching me get my ass beat. Some of you probably do, I'm sure. But I like to at least give a decent account of myself, which, to be fair, the last couple of games haven't been that at all. Not even close, in fact. Yeah. Terrible is probably the kindest way of describing how my last couple of games have been. Both have been on the this same map, I think, and they've both been attacking matches, which, once the Innosphere gets dug into that particular map, you're kinda boned, as they've demonstrated twice. Though in the downtime between games I have worked on a rather nice mech, which I've chosen not to use here. Great, it's counter-attack. We just have to protect the base. This is going to make the game considerably more fun for us, I think. But yeah, I've been working on a rather nice Warhawk variant, which again, it's another close-in fighter with a little bit of medium range ability. But I'm not ready to debut that yet. Oh look, a 12-man pre-made. Yep guys, this one's going to go exactly the same way as the previous ones, I think. I just need to try and do something kind of respectable so that I at least qualify for the tournament, because if I do, this will be the 50th game that qualifies for me, and which means I'll get the 5 million C-bills. Don't really need the C-bills at the moment, to be fair, but at least I'll have them. This what you're looking at right there, gentlemen and ladies, if there's any watching, is basically the story of my last 24 hours in this game. Either full pre-mades like what we're facing now, or 3/4 pre-mades. It's just as painful any way you look at it. So this is going to be essentially like them shooting fish in a barrel, I ever think, because yeah, I doubt we measure up to them on the skill level front. Maybe one-on-one I and some of those other guys do, but as a collective unit, no, we probably won't. We sure as hell won't have the coordination, and we won't have had the time spent together playing as a unit. So I'm personally hoping that my unit is actually on later on, so I can try and get some measure of revenge.
Weapons online.
For the repeated arse beatings I've had over the last
All systems nominal.
Day or so. It's not been fun. So my aim is to try and sneak around, do as much damage as I physically can, and not die in a tremendously big heap, which we think we can safely say is what's probably going to happen. I am going to stick with these guys though, because I think anything else would be kind of silly. Now they've had a guy disconnect, which if he doesn't reconnect means they're 4 mechs down. It's a little advantage given the probable ineptitude of the team, but I'll take any advantage we can get. It'll probably sound like I'm ragging on these guys. They could be better players than I am for all I know, but going on past experience of pugs and unit tagged pilots, I'm probably right.
Artillery
I'd like to be wrong.
Online.
I truly would like to be wrong. I'd like to win a game, but it's been pretty terrible. Let's see which way they come first. That Kit Fox pilot's brave. Now, my usual team's doctrine would be to form up over there, either left or right, in a big group, figure out where they were coming from, and then push straight into them, meet them head on, go and smash into them. which works when you're on comms with everybody and everyone's calling targets and focusing fire and, you know, playing it in a team way as you would really intend that to work. Obviously that's not going to be the case here because Team Timid is Team Timid. And I'm not going to lead a charge unless it looks like others are, simply because when I've tried that previously I just end up with no mechs or in a really bad position against a lot of enemy mechs and I look bad, which quite frankly I'm not sure I could look any worse than I did in that previous game. If any of you have sat yourselves down and endured that one, I feel sorry for you and I apologise because I was terrible in it. I got a couple of kills in it purely by turning around to clear out some people that were essentially acting as turrets behind us. There we go, first customer. And I missed, because I'm pro, not. Here we go, an assault rush. Trying to flag up the Atlas so they can see it.
Artillery strike online.
Got my arty strike, not that it'll do any good now.
Target acquired.
Move across a bit, because otherwise they're just going to chew me up. Now what they're going to do is they're going to roll right the way around the edge, come up in our spawn zone, and essentially camp our asses flat. They're pushing through in a big assault group with a mixture of heavies and assaults, like there, as you can see. That ECM's probably the DDC. This is not going to end well for us, especially if they get where they need to get to. Amazingly, someone's got a kill. I will stop dicking around my zoom in a minute, sorry about that. Got the attention of them. See if I can get a artillery strike down somewhere.
Artillery strike activated. Target acquired.
And hit him. Always fun. Over his head. Terrible shots.
New target acquired.
Oh yeah. Someone decided they want to come and play, have they? Well, realistically, we need to be pushing them back from our spawn, which doesn't appear to be happening.
New target acquired.
That's me boned. I'm not playing quite as gung-ho as I have in previous games, simply because I don't want to be spawn camped. Which is likelihoods what's going to happen shortly, because they are, I believe, still pushing around to our spawn point. Yes, this area looks worryingly quiet. So we can try and push into their tails and hope that they'll turn around and fight us, whereas instead they're more likely just to...
Center torso critical damage. Right arm destroyed.
Getting some assists
Heat
if nothing
sink
else.
destroyed.
That must have been a Gauss shot. Oh well. Kind of respectable damage, I suppose. Here's where it gets painful though, because if they're already in our spawn point, this isn't going to end well for me. But we shall see. 20 odd seconds till I can drop in there. Oh no, 10 seconds.
Artillery strike online. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Let's see
All
what terrors the
systems
minimap
nominal.
unleashes. Oh, not as bad as I thought. There must be quite an unexperienced pre-made then, because normally they'd have just
Artillery
rolled straight
strike
up here,
online.
and that'd have been it. I'd have been getting my ass shot off by now. Let's see what we can do. Either that or I've landed lucky with a group of no unit pilots that actually are really good, which might even be the case, which would be quite
Target
cool, to be
acquired.
fair. I'd be quite pleased about that. Let's see what the state of play is, shall we? Mr. Jaeger.
Target destroyed.
I'll have that one.
New target acquired.
I'll have this one too, if I may.
Target destroyed.
I will have that one. Right. That's their first wave crushed. We did remarkably well. I shouldn't be so surprised by this, but I am. We dropped a lot of their tonnage and we had a couple of lights on our team, which I don't believe they did. So that's always handy. Now we've just got to see what they do this time. Are they going to try the same tactic, pushing through to the left as they come towards us, or are they going to try and go through the other end? Try and string us out a bit by making us run across. I'm going to hang back and see what happens. Ooh, he's had a right kick in. 20%. He's still ticking though, that's pretty impressive. Everybody else is looking relatively fresh, myself included. Yeah, army unit. I am impressed. Decent amount of ammo left for this thing, which is good. Only drawback with this is the 170 metre range on my small pulses. The AC5's more than make up for it, I suppose, but once the ammo's gone, then you're in trouble. Or should I say, then you're in knife fighting range, because you have no choice. I'm going to move down here. Someone drops an artillery strike. I don't want it hitting everybody. Hopefully the other guys will space out a bit as well. Trying to remember if this one's got seismic. I think it has. Not that that'll be an issue at this range. Not going to stick my beak out too much, because if I do, this thing doesn't reverse as fast as my adder. Which I think carried itself pretty well, considering I've had much better games than that in the adder. Oh, they're coming this way now. Good stuff. Let's see if we can get an artillery strike down there somewhere.
Artillery strike
Just like that.
activated. Target acquired.
Right, I'm going to go and head him off. If Mr. Iceferret will let me through. Nice bit of warp in there, wonderful. Good job nobody was looking at us then, because we'd have had our asses blown away. I think now they're trying exactly the same tactic, essentially.
New target acquired.
Just from the other side this time. Not necessarily a smart move, but pff.
New target acquired.
I'm now going to go ahead this way. I'm not going to run straight back into him.
New target
Give this guy a
acquired.
kick in. Ooh, ouch.
New target acquired.
Not worth it. They did not work at all. Right, they've essentially got
New
where they want to
target
be now.
acquired. Right torso critical damage.
Well, he's mauled. He's not going to be doing much.
New target acquired.
So I'm trying to see what I can do to this guy. Not a lot, because something can fire some weapon or other like it was a bloody machine gun. Right. This thing will kick some ass when it comes down because it's got... What is that firing like that? If that's an AC... anything bigger than an AC-5, that's terrifying. Yeah, this has got SRM6s on it with Artemis. This thing can pack a hell of a punch really quickly.
Reactor
Though if
online.
I come down to focus fire
Sensors
from
online.
a group of
Weapons
mechs, I ain't gonna
online.
last 30 seconds.
All systems nominal.
They are in the drop zone. Just like that.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
That's one less to worry about. Let's go
New
and click
target
on.
acquired.
Try and spread the damage.
Target acquired. Center torso critical damage. Heat level critical. Right arm
Oh,
critical damage.
Damn dropship. That was mine.
Right torso critical damage.
Ah, there's that dragon again. This is exactly what you want to prevent from happening in a match. What's happening right now? Because now I'm in a Stormcrow that's set up for sniping.
Artillery strike.
That's not going to go well for me in this
Reactor
particular config.
online. Sensors online.
Need to try and get that
Weapons online.
thing out the
All
way. That damn
systems
dragon
nominal.
is still there. Well, we've rallied, but it's kind of beyond the point now. I'm onto my last mech, so yeah, once this one's dead, which probably will be in the next 3 minutes or so, we're kind of burned. Especially as they've got a tonnage advantage over us. They can probably bring another wave of at least heavies, and then mop up with a light rush if they so choose. Because by then we'll be in such a state of disrepair and or have pilots like myself with no mechs left that it's going to be easy for them. Yeah, some very beat up people here. Oh, here they come again. I'm going to sit low this time and just try and pick at people. Got pulses on this, haven't I? Yeah, I've got pulses on this. Believe it or not, I have actually enjoyed the tournament on the whole. It's been fun, but I think there's balance improvements that need to be achieved. They're never going to get it perfect. I just think they've gone a little bit over the top with some of the quirks for the inner sphere mechs. They're doing it more sensibly with the clan mechs. They're just improving them in little increments, which makes a lot more sense. But they went a little bit heavy-handed with the inner sphere ones and seemed quite reluctant to really do much to tone them back. There have been some that have been toned back, but there's, you know, the possibility that others also need looking at. Though whether that'll happen at any point is, well, your guess is as good as mine. And I think there's still a couple of clan mechs that need work, and I'm sure there's a couple of inner sphere mechs that do as well. Obviously I don't really bother with them anymore, so it's kind of they're a bit of an unknown quantity now, even though I have played them in the past before clan mechs were available. Well, they're obviously forming up again, and they're going that way again. There's a shocker. I thought they'd have come back the other side. Kinda cool though. Not quite sure how he hit me considering on my screen I was in
Target
cover.
acquired.
Legging mode activated, I think.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
And they're coming straight over the top this time. A bit more coordinated on their part.
New target acquired.
I help this guy with this thing that's foolishly turned its back to me.
Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
Yeah, we'll take that one.
New target
Go away, Mr.
acquired.
Raven.
Right arm critical damage.
Go, Mr. Gauss mech.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Right arm destroyed. Small pulse laser destroyed. Heat sink destroyed.
They're actually making me more heat efficient by destroying parts of my mech,
Right
so
torso critical
that was
damage.
stupid on my part. Got greedy. Oh well. Now let's see how they either
Artillery
handle it
strike
and or mop
online.
up. And some of these guys are hanging back a bit much for my liking.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Oh, advanced zoom. Nice. And similar
New
loadout to
target
my Stormcrow.
acquired.
I use this in fact same config because it's quite nice how the cooldown for the mediums lines up with the cooldown for the... actually he's not using the pulses. If you was to swap those ERs out,
New
ER large
target
out for
acquired. Artillery strike
large
online.
pulse lasers, the cooldown's the same for those in the
New
mediums.
target
So if you
acquired.
alpha, they all line up pretty much the same. The only difficulty
New
is
target
you
acquired.
can't alpha much because the heat generation is
level
ridiculous.
Override engaged.
That might have been my mistake, actually engaging my override. Let's see how they do. It's a lot closer than I
Artillery
thought it was going to be,
strike
so that's always a
activated.
good sign. This is a good group of pug players. I will eat my earlier
New
words.
target acquired. New target acquired.
The only thing I don't like about the large lasers is the beam duration.
New target
It
acquired.
feels horrendously long.
Heat level critical.
Now he's backing off and cooling down. Very sensible. Repositioning,
New
also
target
sensible.
acquired.
If you keep popping out the same place all the time, eventually they get smart to it, and if you're facing something that's got Gauss rifles, they tend to eat you alive, so it's not smart. But he's playing smart. He's not shot his teammate yet, which is always a good sign.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target
The good thing
acquired.
about it is while he's having to wait to pick his shots, he's dropping heat pretty rapidly, so he can fire
New
more when he's
target
available to.
acquired. Heat level critical. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Is he going in for the kill? It looks like he's going in for the kill.
New
Ooh.
target acquired.
Ooh, 2 ravens. He doesn't really want to be there now because they've seen him.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Innosphere mechs are just so durable. With the ability to be able to put in standard engines, yes, obviously at the expense of tonnage and weaponry space, but man, they can take a kicking. I know they complained about the Clan XL engines, because obviously we can run with the torso missing, but with the standard engine you could run with both torsos missing, so if you've got centre mounted weaponry, you're still in the fight. Not that Innosphere sometimes realise how much of an advantage that can be. Yes, okay, we can, you know, pack more tonnage weaponry wise, but if you know, if you lose it, if all your weapons are in your arms, you can't use them if you lose your torsos. Well, if we lose both our torsos, we're dead anyway. But they've got more of an advantage than they think, or should I say, more than they're prepared to admit, in my opinion. That is just my opinion from observations and what I've seen and been against play-wise. We might actually scrape this one as a victory. They've got 6.5 minutes to wipe us, and we've still got 18 mechs. When I say we, I mean them lot. I got my ass shot off early on in the game, but you saw that. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of luck really. We're getting camped for 2. That's what happens. That's what they were aiming for. They were aiming to hold the spawn point really and just rail us with it, but we got lucky. If they've got any sense, they won't come back through that door. They'll come through the other one now to move us across. And obviously the time it would take us to move would give them an advantage in getting through that choke point. But are they listening? Are they hell? Oh, there they come. Or at least, yep, they are. They're coming through the same door.
Heat level critical.
See, that's the problem with large lasers or any kind of laser.
Target acquired.
You have to hold the beam on the opponent, and in doing so you take a lot of return fire.
Heat level critical.
Which is why I prefer PPCs. Because you can fire them and run off. Got some good hits
New
on
target
that thing.
Acquired.
Needs to take its legs off. Or shoot it in the cockpit, that'll work just as nicely. Ooh, arty. Oh look, more heavies and assaults. This is why I don't like the tonnage advantage.
New target acquired.
They're evening this up remarkably quickly. I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm kind of not, simply due to the tonnage. Oh, a team kill. Wow, that ice ferret's taken a beating. He'd do well not to leave his back to his opponent because his armor's weakest there, but then again he's not got much armour anywhere right now, so it doesn't really matter. And that Locust with his little raven buddy, just picking people off.
Airstrike online.
Kit Fox with 2 larges.
Target acquired.
They're kind of sensible hanging back a bit now actually, because then they get the advantage of the dropships cannons as well. The only difficulty is they don't have a lot of cover up here. And those bloody lasers. Really easy to trace back to where they came from because of the long beam duration.
Airstrike online.
Must be racking up some damage though. Oh, Stalker. Yeah, you do not want to get into a staring contest with a stalker when you're in something as light as what he's in. Especially as it's probably packing 6 large lasers. Shoot its legs, shoot its legs. Legs. Go on. That's it. Him and his other ECM buddy are going to go and get it. And it looks like there's 3 of them after it. The annoying thing is it can probably still outrun them just due to the sheer speed it has.
Fuel at 25%.
Compared to the land mechs. But that's when we get the not the mist-links, whatever the hell it is, we're getting Arctic Cheetah.
New target acquired.
That thing should even things up a little bit. He's got himself stuck. Go on, blow out a torso. No, they're running through our drop zone, so
Target destroyed.
this is going to be a close one, guys. And I think their lights will win it for them, if anything does, simply because they're so hard to hit. Another team kill. I'd hate to be on their comms right now.
Heat
There'll
level
be some serious
critical.
yelling going on because they've killed 2 of their own team.
Heat level critical.
As this 12-man team, that should not happen.
Heat level critical.
At least he's in
Override
a
engaged.
relatively covered place. Do you need to keep focusing on that stalker?
UAV activated. Heat level critical. Right torso critical damage.
That
Airstrike
was
online.
somebody intentionally overheating, I think.
Heat level
Here
critical.
we see again
Right torso
the
destroyed. Right
stalker,
arm destroyed.
standard engine,
ER
lost both
large
torsos,
laser destroyed.
still in the fight, still has
Heat
weaponry.
sink destroyed.
Nasty, nasty mech. They need to finish off that stalker because it's still carrying enough weaponry even in its current state to finish off this Kit Fox. They should be shooting it in the arse as well because that'll go straight to its centre torso without fear of hitting the side torso. It's all good, well and good me preaching, I guess, when I'm actually not actually in the fight, but I'm
Target destroyed.
just give you an idea of how it goes.
UAV deactivated.
In a perfect world where you're actually able to take and make some of these shots.
Target acquired.
My god, are we going to win this one? We did. Quite amazingly, we won this one. Well, I say again, I was wrong about this pub team. They were good. I stand very much corrected. Well, I pulled my weight, I guess. Damage isn't what I'd like it to be. Did better than most of Alpha Lance, so... Again, not my strongest game, but certainly adequate. Did what I needed to do. And that is my 50th game. So I should get the 5 million C-bills now, which is nice. And if my unit comes on later on, I might try and stream a game with a unit battle, because it'd be much more entertaining and I'll actually get to play in a style that I'm more familiar playing with. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in my next video, which will be soon. Thank you very much, guys. Bye for now.